I think social media has done two things to everyday carry. Number one, it's helped grow this hobby more than ever before. I've met incredible people because of it. I've worked with amazing companies because of it. It's literally changed my life. But I also think it's quietly creating a problem, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. Because somewhere along the way, it feels like we stopped asking, what do I actually need? And started asking, what is everyone else carrying? Those are two completely different questions. Welcome back to EDC For Beginners. I'm Mikey from Mikeydailycarry. Normally, this podcast is about helping beginners understand gear. But today, I don't really want to talk about gear. I want to talk about the hobby itself. Because I think if you're getting into everyday carry today, you're entering a completely different world than the one I entered years ago when I started this whole journey. And honestly, I think that's both exciting and a little dangerous. So when I first stumbled into everyday carry, I wasn't looking for a hobby. I wasn't looking to start a YouTube channel. I definitely wasn't thinking about reviewing gear. I just wanted a better pocket knife. Really, that's it. I wanted something better than the cheap knife that I'd been carrying. So I started researching. I tend to hyper-focus when I get into a specific hobby. Then I discovered flashlight videos, wallets, bags, steels, watches, and before I knew it, I was completely hooked. Sound familiar? I think that's how most of us got here. Not because we wanted to spend money, but because we were curious. But here's what's different today. The algorithm knows exactly how to keep us watching. You click on one knife video, now your feed is full of knives. You watch one flashlight comparison on YouTube, now you're seeing 20 more. It's like your FBI agent knows what exactly you're listening to and they're throwing it in your feed. Then someone posts about a titanium pry bar, then another one shows limited edition drop, then somebody says, this is the best knife of 2026. I know I've created videos like that. And before you bought your first knife, you already feel behind. That's crazy when you think about it. There was a moment that really changed how I looked at this hobby. It wasn't from YouTube, it wasn't from Instagram, it was from actually talking to people, going to shows, meeting makers, designers, collectors, family members and friends that were prior military and law enforcement. And you know what surprised me? Nobody carried the same thing. The guy making the custom knives, he wasn't carrying the most expensive knife. The collector sometimes carried a utility blade because he didn't want to risk damaging his rare pieces. Another person had one knife they've been carrying for years because it just worked. That is what was eye-opening. Because online, it can feel like everyone is chasing the newest thing. But in real life, most people just are carrying what they enjoy. I think this is where social media accidentally hurts beginners. It turns EDC into a checklist. Knife, check. Flashlight, check. Pry bar, check. Titanium, check. Challenge coin even, check. Now I need a bigger bag. Now I need another flashlight. Now I need a second knife. Before long, you're building someone else's carry, not your own. And that's a dangerous place to be in. Now, I'm going to be honest. I've fallen into this trap too. There were times when I bought something because everyone was talking about it, not because I needed it, not because it solved the problem, just because I had serious FOMO and I didn't want to miss out. That's a real feeling, especially in this hobby. New drops, limited runs, exclusive colors. It's exciting. But eventually, I had to stop and ask myself, am I buying gear because I'm genuinely excited about it or because I'm afraid I'll miss my chance? Those are two very different reasons on why you should buy something. Today, I've enjoyed this hobby much differently than I used to. I still love seeing new releases. I still get excited about innovative gear. I still review products on my main channel, but I don't feel like I need everything anymore. And honestly, that's been very freeing because I don't need my pocket to prove that I'm into EDC. The enjoyment comes from the conversations, the people, the craftsmanship, the stories behind gear, not just owning it. So here's my little challenge to you. The next time you see a piece of gear online, before you click buy now, pause. Ask yourself one question. If anybody else ever saw this, would I still want it? If the answer is yes, go for it. If the answer is no, maybe give yourself a day or two. Sometimes the excitement fades, sometimes it doesn't. Either way, you'll know you're buying it for the right reason. Now, I don't think social media is bad. Far from it. Without it, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys today. I wouldn't have built this community or even a second YouTube channel to talk about EDC for beginners. But I do think it's important to remember, social media is designed to show us what's exciting, not necessarily what's necessary. And if you're just getting into everyday carry, I want you to know something. You don't need the newest knife. You don't need the rarest flashlight. You don't need to keep up with anybody. You just need to enjoy the journey. Because if you stay in this hobby long enough, you'll realize something. The gear changes, the trends change, the companies change, but the reason most of us stay is because of the people. Now, I want to end with something a little different today. Not what's your favorite knife or what flashlight do you carry? Instead, I want to know this. What was the piece of gear that got you into everyday carry in the first place? For me, it was simply wanting a better knife. Honestly, I wanted the Benchmade bug out and I got it. But I'd love to hear your story because I have the feeling they're all different. If you enjoyed this conversation, I'd love for you to subscribe to EDC for Beginners. Some episodes will talk about gear, some episodes will challenge the way we think about this hobby, and some episodes will just have fun conversations like this. If you're looking for reviews though, unboxings and hands-on look on latest gear, don't forget to check out my main channel, Mikeydailycarry. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out. Walk a